I told my daughter that I wouldn't attend her wedding if her biological father was there, but she insisted I was stuck in the past. For some context, around 20 years ago, I was unexpectedly assaulted by a close friend and became pregnant from that encounter. I was devastated for months after it happened. To make matters worse, I discovered I was pregnant at about 18 weeks, and in my state at the time, getting an abortion after the first trimester was illegal. My husband had been my rock and support during that period, and I truly don't know how I would have coped without him. He suggested I could give the baby up for adoption or keep the child, promising to raise it like our other kids. I chose to keep the child, but raising her was challenging. I'm of mixed heritage, half Italian and half British, while my husband is of Swedish and Irish descent. We both have fair skin, light hair, and green eyes, and we're relatively tall. I stand about 175 centimeters, or around 5 feet 9 inches, and he's 188 centimeters, or about 6 feet 2 inches. However, our daughter Mia is about 165 centimeters, or 5 feet 5 inches, has dark hair and a tan complexion like her biological father. I frequently heard snide remarks about my fidelity, as it was obvious that she didn't resemble my husband. As Mia grew older, the remarks became even more vicious. At school, she was often the subject of whispers and cruel jokes about how she didn't belong in our family. It broke my heart to see her suffer, and it tore at my marriage as well. My husband always tried to shield her from the gossip, but I could tell the constant questions about her paternity were wearing him down. Then came the shocking moment that changed everything. When Mia turned 16, she found out the truth. One of her classmates, a notorious bully, had overheard the rumors and decided to confront her publicly, taunting her about being a product of assault. Mia came home that day, her face pale with shock, demanding answers. I had always intended to tell her when she was ready, but I wasn't prepared for the rage that followed. She felt betrayed, not just by the circumstances of her birth, but by the fact that we hadn't told her sooner. She blamed me, my husband, and most of all, the man she thought was her real father. From that day on, everything changed. Mia spiraled. She refused to talk to us, started staying out late, and distancing herself from the family. She tracked down her biological father through social media, something I had always dreaded. Against my warnings, she met him. He didn't deny his past, but somehow manipulated her into seeing him as a victim of the situation, rather than the perpetrator. It was the ultimate betrayal. Now, as Mia plans her wedding, she insists on inviting him. Despite everything he's done, she wants him there. And not only that, she wants him to walk her down the aisle. The thought of standing in the same room as him, let alone watching him take my place on one of the most important days of her life, is unbearable. When I told her that I wouldn't attend if he was invited, she looked me straight in the eye and said, "Then don't come." It was like a knife to the heart. Anyways, do you think I made the right decision by refusing to attend Mia's wedding if her biological father is there? Or am I being too harsh in protecting myself from the pain of the past? Should I support her even though she's inviting the man who destroyed our family? Comment down below what you think. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe.